What's happening, y'all? My name is Big Brody Odie. Nobody jump me after I say this, but
Oh shit!
I used to intern for a company called Dubset Media Holdings. I wrote for you're familiar?
Yes.
So
they monetized the remix.
Exactly.
Wait. I need to know what's happening here.
That's where this is going. That's what it's getting. It's gonna get a little sketchy. So I used to write for their blog, but also I would help with testing out their software that would scan an entire DJ mix in order to identify all the songs, which led to me getting poached by Universal Music Group for their content protection department. Right. So unfortunately, I did take part in taking down a lot of things I didn't want to get taken down.
Oh man.
Yeah. Like I said, don't jump me, man. I didn't want to do it. I tried my best. So obviously I've seen a lot of things and how things have like transpired over the years, and even I know RIAA was brought up, but RIAA, IFPI, they use a lot of crawlers to crawl the internet, so it's almost like an automatic process of finding music that is owned by the labels in order to get those things removed. Also, now we're stepping into an era of AI being able to do that as well, which to me seems like a perfect opportunity to go back to physicals, particularly with there being more of a desire for people to buy physical media now. I wanted to know if you guys have any thoughts on what a mixtape could be like in the future. Do you guys see that as a possibility of there being a rebirth of mixtape culture in the near future in a way that I think we appreciate that maybe the newer generations could have for themselves?
I mean, again, I think we're seeing it. I'm seeing it because also, like, there are students writing papers about, like, mixtapes and the Mixtape Museum and collectors. And also, you know, there's a rise in community archiving, like, all of us being archivists, like Tanya mentioned, and being able to, like, tell our own stories. I'm, like, documenting my aunt's history. She's just almost 80. She's a ceramicist. And I think, to your point, it's like going hard and documenting these old tapes and making them available. Even if it's just for research, like if you can't widely share them because of copyright issues, like, I mean, that's one of the things I'm like, well, how do I share these for people to research and, you know, cite them and write papers and, you know, do things. So I think we're getting there. At least that's what I'm seeing from my perspective. Again, like seeing artists, I mean, also like the climate of the world right now, like surveillance and all of these things, like, I mean, the tape, you can't surveil it unless you dub it and like, you know, give it to the man, but like,
give it to the man.
I think we're there.
And I think that, like, I think about this a lot. I think about just how many different formats of things have been recorded and are available as audio too. So like, why can't there be an audiobook mixtape? Why can't there be a comedy album mixtape? Like, there's so many iterations of recorded sound that you can make almost anything into a mixtape. You know, like a podcast mixtape, if you will. Like, you know, like anything that is a sound wave and can be blended and juxtaposed. So I think that the future it's limitless in a way, but it's also, in part, you need to kind of be cognizant that people like you out here, not people like you, but you need to be cognizant of like how you're like what you're doing with the material that you're sharing and like why you're sharing it. I mean, it's if you're trying to like just share it with people and give awareness to the things, yes. If you're trying to do a multi-level marketing scheme and make $1 billion off of whoever's art, like I'm sure that, you know, DJ Drama and Don Cannon, like, yeah, they were making money off their mixtapes, but I'm sure that they were, you know, like, they weren't like henchmen, evil people. Like, they were not as they were portrayed to be. And yeah, that's all I'll say about that. But I do think that the future, there's a lot that can be done.
Yeah, and I think we're also going to see people also like making tapes, right? Because now you can buy a boombox.
Yeah. Also, even within that, like there's video DJing software.
Yes.
You know, so you can even expand it beyond like just the audio medium. It can be a million different things. You know, once you like open up your mind to just how much media is out there that can be repurposed. You know.
And I think it's mix, but then the tape part is like the physical thing. So I think if the intention is to mix a thing and revolutionize it in your own way, and then be intentional about like you're saying, having the thing, even if you have a digital version, but like print a copy.
Yeah.
Give it to someone. Like
exactly.
maybe that's, not a mixed tape, but it's the feeling.
Yeah. So in short, look out for that Chopped and Screwed podcast mixtape we're putting together for tonight. Summer, you've been a fantastic guest. You guys have been great. Crowd, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the questions.